Animal Well is an amazing example of solid metroidvania design and some of the best kind of upgrades and tools I've seen from the genre in some time. But as the game digs deeper into its many secrets, this is a title that ended up feeling retroactively worse for me to play rather than better. Before we begin, just want to let everyone know that the footage you're going to be seeing is going to be taken from the base game of Animal Well. I will not be showing any spoilers for what comes after. But our story is that we are this kind of blob-looking thing, awakening to a strange world run by animals, mysterious spirits all around, and we're on to do what we always do in a Metroidvania, collect lots and lots of MacGuffins in order to figure things out. The gameplay here is very responsive. Your character can run and jump and that's it. But where the depth and complexity comes in is with the use of the various tools/toys that you will find throughout the world. This is a fantastic example of how you can use tools correctly in a number of situations. You see, every item you pick up has multiple purposes that relate to either moving around, interacting with the various characters, or solving any of the myriad of secrets that are here. And as you learn how they work, your own ability to move and explore will evolve. And you're going to need that, as the world of Animal Well is quite large and just keeps getting larger and larger as you play through. Now, the base progression involves you trying to get access to 4 mysterious flames hidden in 4 very different biomes. Each biome will have specific environmental hazards and enemies that are out to get you. Besides using firecrackers that kind of act as a deterrent, you're not going to be getting into direct combat, nor are you going to be getting any kind of movement tech abilities. This is not the same kind of Metroidvania gameplay we see from the likes of Ori or Hollow Knight, where it's more about evolving your own repertoire of moves and then the level design changing and reacting accordingly. Instead, as you get more of the tools that become available, this allows you to explore the world differently and get access to more areas. And this game is just practically begging you to sequence break it at every possible turn. And the level design in this respect is quite good. While you will be doing a lot of backtracking, more on that in the next few minutes, having access to different tools or what order you explore the levels will give you completely different means of getting around. The bubble one kind of reminds you a lot of what I saw in Alwa's Awakening and that kind of series in terms of just being able to break the heck out of it if you get good at bubble jumping. Now, as you explore, you're going to find lots of secrets within secrets, and many more things. And this takes us to kind of the twist of Animal Well. As I said, so I'm not going to be showing you any content, but part of the charm and the depth of Animal Well is in the layers of content and puzzles you'll have to explore. The game kind of takes on that like ARG approach of, say, Tunic or Fez or Void Stranger. And if you want to see everything this game has to offer, there is a ton to explore and to collect. And if you're looking for a game that you can get done in like a weekend or two, this is not going to be it by a long shot. But that takes me to my complaint about Animal Well. That I found the ARG side and kind of advanced layers of puzzles to be more cumbersome and annoying than they were kind of like interesting or motivating me to keep playing. Now, last year I played the excellent Void Stranger. If you're looking for another game that has layers of depth to it, definitely recommend that one. And what they did in Void Stranger, and to a lesser extent Tunic, was that as you learn how the world works, as you kind of learn about the advanced secrets, it changes the base game. It changes what you're doing area by area. In Animal Well, the puzzles just kind of feel secondary to the act of moving. Yes, you're going to figure out the advanced uses of the various tools, but that doesn't change how you're going to be exploring this world. It just means there's more to explore, not new things. And when you're trying to get motivated to keep going, it just felt like I was being told to do more busy work for the sake of more busy work. It didn't change how I would be able to run and jump. Once I've mastered these tools, there's nothing more to it. It's now just, okay, go on, well, quite literally, a massive egg hunt as kind of like the first step in this. And it just got more and more annoying. Backtracking and general secret collection in this game is incredibly frustrating to do. You do get the means of fast travel, but it is very limited, and it doesn't escape or doesn't get you around the fact that you're going to be repeating lots and lots of rooms. And even with the ability to do some basic fast traveling, trying to get like the one item or one MacGuffin or the clue that you're missing in an area becomes a needle in a haystack search. I would have really appreciated a way of unlocking like a completion total stat, letting me know, okay, I'm missing so-and-so amount of things in this area. Or just letting me know that this room is now 100% cleared, and I can now move on to something else. And as you get further into the post-game of Animal Well, the secrets become more and more abstract. The game starts to turn into La Mulana in terms of how are you going to figure this one out on your own. And I did spoil a little bit for myself, that is, as to what is kind of like the final set of secrets or some of the requirements for them, and I can tell you with exact certainty that I would have never have figured them out on my own. Very similar to that of Tunic. And I also had issues with Tunic in that respect. That the kind of advanced puzzles, they just feel like they're there to make the game feel deeper, but it's not changing the gameplay itself. It's not giving me new ways of exploring this world. It's not growing the content that's there. It just feels secondary or supplemental to the core gameplay loop, which in this respect, again, Animal Well is really well done. A fantastic metroidvania. But with this added stuff, it just feels like it's diluting what made, or what I liked about this game, work. And there will be people who will defend this, I'm sure, in the comments down below, saying, oh, it's supposed to be a deep game, or you don't understand this, and so and so. But to jump through all these hoops just didn't feel appealing to me at all. And like I said earlier, with the likes of Void Stranger, that if you want kind of the secret hunt to matter, it needs to become layered into the game itself, not just an additional goals to do once you finish the game. And I can't unfortunately tell you how the game pulled that off without revealing the entire trick of it. And again, I'm trying to keep things as spoiler-free as possible. I would say if you're looking for a fantastic Metroidvania, the base game of Animal Well certainly works. But do not be afraid to have a hint guide or 2 or 3 or 4 on standby if you want to see more what this game has in store. And for the people who I'm sure are coming to defend it, what did you ultimately think about kind of the requirements for the super post-game challenges? And let me know what you think about this one in the comments down below. So, this was played with a retail key, but if you have your own mystifying Metroidvania or puzzling puzzle game or anything that you'd like me to take a look at for a future stream and video, please reach out. And with that said, everyone, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed the video, do the YouTubing stuff, be sure to visit our Discord and Patreon, and if you're interested in more of my thoughts on design, check out my game design books.